Hi guys, in my other video I spoke about how the creation of everything came out from nothing, how the universe, a creator, or let me say God created everything, which actually it showed me in some visions that I had some years ago. So this is a continual part of those other videos that I've done before. So I said in those videos that there was a black void which actually emitted a red core that has the most special part of the black core void, which was like a white core inside of the red core, and then later he emitted another core which was a blue core, and I had the embodiment of the most important part of the black void, which was the fundamental core that was inside the red core inside the blue one. So the red has the most important part of the black void, which was the fundamental core, while the blue has the embodiment of the fundamental core, which was the red core, now trapped inside the blue core. So I actually said on how the black void, what happened before the black void emitted the blue core. The red core was the first that was emitted, and it was actually created just for like a place or like a home for keeping the most important part of the blackboard. But later the blackboard, which was like a creator, or the creator, actually found out that the red core was not as perfect as, or was not, needed some updating or some upgrading. It wasn't complete. It was needing some other things that it could have kept into it, but he couldn't just break it down and then create something better. He couldn't just absorb the most important part of itself. I'm trying not to use, I'll be using it to qualify the creator, because it's not a masculine or a female, a feminine entity. It is actually the both. So I'm going to be using it. I don't know what else to use, but so that it will not have like it will not be classified under any of those sex, because it has the two sex. The red core is a masculine core, energy, whatever, while the blue core is a feminine. So the one that is carrying the two, which is the black void, which I also define as space in my other videos, is the body for the boat. So it is not having any sex. You cannot qualify it by the sex of any of the two. So let me just borrow the word it, or I'll be using the creator or the black void. So it could not just scatter the first one or just upgrade it if it wishes, because the most important part of itself that entrapped inside the red core was it, while entrapping it already gave the white core that was the most important part of itself inside the red core, that's already giving it a willpower to choose or do anything it wants. So it has to first take now like a permission from it. So now furthermore, I'll be speaking of how the permission went, by how we took it and all that. So it was not as easy as that. So the creator, the Blackboard, later regretted giving the willpower to the creating the Blackboard, or trapping the Blackboard in that body that was a red core, and giving it a will that it could do anything it wants, or it had to choose whatever it wants, because the black substance too that was entrapped, that's the most important part of the black void, cannot it does not also have sex. It's also neutral. So it's sometimes, or most times, its sex can be classified under the whatever body it has. So now it's in the red core, so it could be called a masculine, but it doesn't really have a sex. It is also neutral, like the Blackboard, because it's the most important part of the Blackboard. So thank you. Continue next one.